Today's video will cover the step climb for the PMDG 737. First, I'm gonna give you a brief explanation on what is the step climb with other tips that you need to know when dealing with the step climbs for the PMDG 737, followed by an example that I'm gonna give you as demonstration to know how to set and proceed with the step climbs during the flight. And before I get started, please show your support to this channel by subscribing, liking and sharing. And as a reminder, this channel is all about flying with simulators. So what is the step climb? The step climb is simply a predetermined point along the flight plan track where we initiate another climb to another cruising altitude. This technique is normally used during a long flight or super long flight to save fuel. For the PMDG 737, the step climb can be computed in the cruise function page using the step climb option. Now keep in mind that this option is available only when the aircraft is more than 100 miles from the top of descent. Otherwise, this step climb area is blank. Now, if you want to know more about this, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for another video where I cover this topic in more detail. Let's see now how to use step climb in flight. To implement step climbs in your flight planning, I urge you to use SimBrief operational flight plan. Here is my SimBrief OFP page 1, as you can see here. Scrolling down, you can see my step climbs are scheduled here. My initial cruising altitude will be the flight level 340, followed by the first step climb to flight level 360, then the second step climb to the flight level 380. This is a part of that flight I made just to show you how to proceed with step climb. Currently I'm established at the first step altitude, which is flight level 360 according to my flight plan. Now I wanna plan my next step altitude or step climb for flight level 380. All what I need here is simply type in flight level 380 in the scratch pad, then put it in the step dashed line select. Now you can see on my navigation display the FMS has generated a step climb symbol with a green circle point where I should initiate my step climb, for instance to my flight level 380. Going back to my cruise page, you can see here the FMS is giving me the time and distance to step climb point with the fuel savings in percentage, for instance 6.9%. Now I'll keep tracking for my step climb. As I get closer, I'll come back. Okay, I've just reached the step climb point as the navigation display shows here, and if I go back to my FMC cruise page, you can see here step point now. Using my mode control panel, I select my step altitude, flight level 380 or 38,000. Then I press altitude intervention button to initiate the climb. N1 VNAV speed on my FMA checked, and we're climbing now to the next step altitude. And that's all for today's tutorial. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.